I'm just going to talk briefly about kill to death in game, what kill to death is, what it means when someone's chucking kill to death at you. Like, facts, brah, I'm a 6.0 KD, brah, or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, as a new player, you can check out your stats. So that's in-game stats. So that's how many times you've shot a certain gun, or how many times you've died, or how many times you killed someone, or how many times you've killed somebody with a certain weapon, etc, etc. You can check out all them stats. Now if you go to Planetside Fizu, that's Planetside Fisu, Planetside Fizu, go into Google, type it in. Now how I search for myself is I will put a I'll go into the top corner, I'll click EU in the top corner. Now if you go to the top corner, it's got PC, EU and US. You want to click the EU for ceres. So then I'll go into outfits and I'll type in the outfit I'm in, and it will come up with a list of come up with my outfit, and then I click on the outfit, then click my name. If you're not in an outfit, start a random outfit for yourself and then find it that way. I'm not sure how you actually search for yourself profile wise. It always comes up with some random dude every time I type in commando, because it's got 3 O's in it. 3 M's in it, not O's. 3 M's I think, and then DO or something. I can't remember now, but yeah. I used to get some random dude, because I used to have the same name but on VS or thereabouts. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't really matter. But if you go to Planetside Fizu, you can search your stats. Now this comes into searching for kill to death. So with kill to death, my kill to death currently, actually just let me have a quick look. My kill to death currently is 0.938. So nearly, I'm aiming to get a kill to death of 1, just 1, or higher, really. But you get a lot of people out there that will chuck facts at you like, oh yeah, I'm a 6.0 KD, or I'm a 4.0 KD, and when you check their stats, they are actually a 4.0 KD, but now you start checking what guns they're using, and they're using like shotgun thumper or whatever. Like, they're using the shittiest combinations to try and get their kill to death up. And there's a lot of there's a lot of good players out there that main heavy and don't need to pick heavy shotgun. You know, they can go around, they can get the odd kill here and there. You know, they're not going to get farmed. They're just overall general good players. Now, you might get somebody, like, I'll give you an example. I was on TR a while back. There was some guy in the chat and he was going on about having a 4.0 something KD. And he's chucking it out there saying he's a good player and all the rest of it. And what have you got to this random dude? And this dude's like, yeah, but you primarily play Mosquito and you just go around using Banshee constantly. Like, that's just the shittest combination. It doesn't make you a good player. You're just going around farming other people. I've had it where people have come to a base in a Banshee, Mosquito Banshee, and they've started shooting me. They've killed me about 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, oh, I'm not having this. So I pull an anti-air max and start shooting at them, and then they're like, oh yeah, this guy's pulling a max to counter me. And they start complaining in chat. It's like, bro, you're going around killing all our team.
Indar has fallen to the Terran Republic.
Like, do you know what I mean? Oh. Indar has fallen to the Terran Republic. Oh, Indar. Right, yeah, okay. Thinking it was this kid. I was thinking it was Trojan. But yeah, you got people like that, right? They've got they don't fight the good players on the server. They have truces with the good players. So this is for air, right? They might be flying around. They might come across somebody in air. They won't 1v1 them. They will just literally fly off and go somewhere else. I've had it where I've pulled a Reaver because I'm going from A to B and it's quicker to do that. I'm getting chased by a Scythe and a Mosquito at the same time. You're like, what the hell is this? What the hell is going on here? Really confusing. So you then realise that there's a truce between them. They ASP level 100, there's a truce. You go up there, you're fighting 2 versus 1. And they will literally, you'll start shooting them, right? You'll start shooting one dude, you'll start killing him, and then he'll just jump out and relog. You get this a lot with different players. So let me give you another example, right? This is an example of a broken KD. Some people will use a certain gun to just get tons of kills, knowing it's broken. And sometimes they'll relog. So if you start winning them, for example, there was a guy the other day who was using, I can't remember what he was using, but I went to kill him. He ran behind a corner. Now I'm thinking he's gonna pop out anytime soon, so I'm waiting for him to pop out. The dude's low health, so I'm kind of pushing him a little bit. I get round the corner to shoot him, and he's relogged. This dude doesn't want to fight me. Now you have to bear in mind that I have the worst KD on the server. So fighting me is like, what the hell are you doing, bro? If you're getting smashed up by me, then there's something wrong. But basically, yeah, they relog, and people relog all the time. So you might get people that relog. Like there was a guy in a mag rider the other day. He pulls a mag rider to counter me in my Vanguard. I end up killing him. He's probably around half health, and he's relogging. You know, there's a guy in a harasser, same thing. You go to kill the guy, he relogs. He doesn't want to give you the kill. This is like the sweatiest type of players on the server. You know, they're not interested. They're trying to sweat it out for the kill. When it doesn't go in their favour, they're like, I'll relog. It doesn't bother me, but it makes them look bad. It makes them look pretty bad. It's actually quite funny. So to say that someone has a good KD and is primarily good at the game because of their KD doesn't mean anything. You will know that someone is good by the way they play. It's exactly how it is. Right? You can look at somebody. You can say these guys are good because of what they're using. And you don't need to have. They don't need to have the best KD in the world. They can use any character, any class. They can use anything, and they'll primarily smash the crap out of you. They can use any faction. It's not faction specific. You know, people say that you're only playing 9% of the game when you use just one faction. Right? Yeah, granted, I just use NC, but I'm saying that people going around and throwing out their KD, like saying, "Oh yeah, I have a good KD," is just kind of bullcrap, really. A good player will never ever boast about his KD. He will generally just go about his business, and if he 1v1s you in a fight, maybe you're playing against him, he'll smash you up. He doesn't need to prove anything though. He doesn't need to say, "Oh yeah, I've got the best KD in the world." You just know by playing against him. And also, one thing I will say, all the good players on the server are actually approachable. You can approach these players and you can ask them for advice. You can ask them for 1v1 advice. You can ask them how to set up the sensitivity. You can ask all that stuff, you know, and they'll give you good advice. They're not the people that are going around claiming they've got the best KD in the game, that are claiming they've got their best headshot ratio or something shitty like that. Like nobody really cares. You know, they're just, most people go about their lives just playing the game and having fun. They don't think too hard about their KD. Especially me, you know, when I first started, I didn't care about KD. I got killed so many times. I think at one stage I had 7,000 deaths, I think, to like 2,000 kills, I think. Something like that. Now, obviously, it's evening itself out a lot more now because I've been playing a long time and I just get good at killing things. You know, I don't die so much, but I play a lot of engineers, so I'm bound to die a lot. You know, this server is heavy, you know, orientated server, so this is what it is. You know, you're going to come across a lot of heavy assaults that have been playing for a long time, and they're going to smash you up. But the good news is that most of them are pretty approachable. And if you actually say to them, look, you know, I'm looking for advice. You know, I've not been playing very long. You know, now some of the Joy members are really good at the game. They've been playing a long time, and they are generally approachable. Like, you know, if you ask me for advice, I'll give you advice. Like, yeah, generally people who have been playing a long time, they don't need to boast about their KD. They have good KD automatically because of just overall general good players, and they are approachable. So with that said, I'm going to leave this video here because I'm kind of rambling on a bit. But if you have any questions, you want to know about the Fizu page or anything related to that, feel free to slap it in the comments. A lot of people main heavy assault, and that's kind of KD city. But don't feel bad about your KD if it's a low KD. Just focus on having fun. If you're having fun at the game, it doesn't matter. You know, you can focus on getting a good KD if that's what you're into. You know, if you want to, you know, maybe you've done a lot of the directives, you've got a low KD and wouldn't mind, you know, getting a booster in your KD. That's nice. You know, I can see that. But going around saying, oh, my KD's a 6.0 KD, you know, I'm this, that, and the rest of it on the server, no one really cares, mate. Like, I'm guessing maybe some people, but I don't know. For me, it's just not been a thing. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. And